So, you know, usually I don't go on camera, but today I thought it'd be nice to come in and say hi so you guys can see who's doing all that yelling. I'm from New York, okay? So I hate when I watch my readings back. I don't know, I have this little baby here. I hate when I watch my reading back and it sounds like so super duper loud. And I'm so animated. But most of my favorite readers are from New York. I have one that she's really sweet. She's from New York. But most of them are pretty aggressive. So it's not surprising. So I warmed up a little bit of appetizers. So I might be eating. One of my favorite readers always eats her chips. If you know, you know. She's always eating her chips during her read. But we are going to start our first series of all sign readings. I'm going to start with, let's see, what element should I start with? Fire, earth. We're gonna start with air signs because I'm an air sign. Okay, we're gonna start with air. Tomorrow I will do fire, and then I'll do water and earth next. And then I'm a Gemini, so I'm gonna do some Gemini readings, you guys. I'm gonna do some of my favorite readings are from readers that do solely Gemini readings, and our community is large and it's popping. I'm a May Gemini, so I'm not quite batshit crazy yet. I always say Biggie is a May Gemini and Tupac is a June Gemini. Kanye, June Gemini. Donald Trump, June Gemini. Marilyn Monroe is a May Gemini. So we're very expressive. We still have the same strong emotions, but we're not as like just loose. I think we hold our energy inward. It's more internal for the May Geminis, and if you ask me, June Geminis are more expressive outward. They're not afraid to say what they want. All right. I'm not either, but I can do it in a good way. So we are going to do, let's do Aquarius. We're starting off with Aquarius, okay? So we're going to do Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. So it's saying you're kind of at a difficult decision, a truce, a crossroads. It also says a successful decision, facing your fears. And then we have the Two of Wands next. Okay, I don't think that's a coincidence. And it has two past decisions, choice, plan. Grass is always greener on the other side, okay? So maybe you guys are at a crossroads. You're trying to figure out what decision to make, how you want to move forward. I get that maybe this decision is bothering you. Maybe it's keeping you up at night. And then we have Pentacles. So maybe you're having an issue on where you want to decide to go with your job, okay? I definitely see that. I would say to weigh your options. Do what's best for you always. You always want to do what's best for you. I see that this is a difficult decision, but maybe it'll be helpful. And it seems like even if you're like restless or you're alienated, it seems like the decision is going to be best for you. But, you know, maybe all the time, you know, it doesn't feel like that. When you have to make the best decision for yourself, sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Not all the time, sometimes, or sometimes all the time, it doesn't feel like that. And it also says torn between two relationships. So it could be something like a friendship. It can be maybe choosing between your lover and your family. But it seems like this decision is going to cause you to leave where you're at or the situation that you're in. That's what you're ultimately going to choose. And it seems like it's for the best. Damn, Aquarius, it seems like you guys got to get away. You got to get away so you can maybe think clearly. I'm seeing a lot of hard decision making. Maybe you need some time to think about what you want to do and how you want to do it. And sometimes with this Four of Pentacles, going away from everyone and everything might be best. You know, I had to go and leave everything and everyone behind just to see, what I want, to make a clear decision with no one's influence, with only my influence, what I want, what I don't want in life, what's best for me, and what's best for my future, okay? If you have children, what's best for your children. So I really, really, really see that you're having a difficult decision that you're making, maybe a little bit of fears, challenges. But at the end of this reading, we have the Wheel of Fortunes, Aquarius, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So it seems like even though you might be having a hard time making the decision that you're making, ultimately, it seems as if you're going to have, it says the Wheel of Fortune with fate, change, karma, soulmate, manifestation. So it seems like, if you don't go, you'll never know, okay? If you don't jump, you'll never know. If you don't face your fears, you'll never know, where it may lead you, okay? So I think it's very, very, very important to make this decision. Take your time. It seems like it's a lot at stake. Maybe it's family, maybe it's a job, maybe it's your child, maybe it's friendships. Take your time and make this decision. But I do see the Wheel of Fortune. After all this deep-rooted past, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness, it does say deciding between two relationships. Maybe you're deciding between two people. Maybe you're deciding if you want to be here or there, or you know what I mean. So, but you having the Wheel of Fortune in your favor tells me that it's a good decision that you're looking to make, okay? I think I'm going to name this reading... what's going on? I'll just do that. What's going on right now? All signs. What's going on? Okay. So let's get some message cards for you, Aquarius. I was going to use my pink deck, but I did a really good 2024 reading with this deck, and this is my first deck. And you know what? I really liked it. It brought really good energy. It brought clarity, a concise message, and I really, really liked that. So we're going to keep up with that, okay? Let's get you some messages. I'm sorry, you guys. I usually take my message deck out, my message cards out. I keep it in this rinky-dink Ziploc bag when I'm traveling. One more. I think these are my favorite messages, you guys. I'm surprised my camera is not cutting off. We're doing more than 5-minute reading. I don't know why I was cutting off like every 5 minutes, but my battery is low. Oh my god. If it's not one thing, it's another. They knew you needed help, and then I also trust your gut came out, okay? I kind of picked it up too fast. I was shuffling as I seen it. So they know you needed help. Maybe that has something to do with the decision that you needed to make. Deceptive. and trust your gut. It seems like some shady business. It says natural healer. Maybe that's why you need to get time. And this came out at the same time. Let's see what this is. Amazing finances, okay? So maybe you need to get away from this deceptive energy, because whether it was your family that knew you needed help, your friends, they knew you needed help, and, ostracized. So it seems like for every one bad card, there's a good card. And we have full of love, okay? So maybe this is you, amazing finances, a natural healer, and you're full of love. And you were around deceptive energy. They knew you needed help. You were ostracized. Let's do one out. And peace. You see, this is the 7th card. Peace. Okay? So maybe that's why you need to get away. Take your time. I always tell myself when I'm struggling to make a decision, like, God comes with clarity and not confusion. So I've learned over time as I got older. Look, it says they turned their back on you. And then forgiveness. Okay, so forgive these people, but make the decision that's best for you. I learned over time as I got older that when I'm confused or I'm not sure of making an important decision, I just give myself time to think. I give myself time away from the problem, away from the question, away from the decision. And I give myself time to naturally come to a choice rather than being frantic and having anxiety and I need to know now, I need to make it now, because sometimes when we're rushing, we make bad decisions. So take your time and make the best decision that's for you, and don't be afraid to move forward, because whatever you're moving forward into is definitely going to give you go in your favor, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and then I do this thing, if you guys haven't seen before, I collect fortune cookie messages and I read one at the end of the reading after the messages, and it says, this is one of my favorite ones, guys. It says the good old days were once the present too. Okay, so move forward. Remember that your past is nothing but your future already being made. So you still, every day you have it tomorrow, you have another day to make another past. So don't focus on the past that happened. Make another one, because you're going to need a new past. All right, I love you guys. I hope you enjoy this reading.